So today I'm super pumped because I'm going to be editing your images, so be sure to stick around. Before we jump into the edits, I just want to say a real quick thank you to the people that submitted their images. It's not easy sending in your image to be worked on. If you'd like to take part in the new monthly series, then send one dog image to the email address just there, preferably raw. If not, you can send a JPEG. I just want to say a quick disclaimer that the edits that I'm going to be putting onto these images isn't going to effectively make them better. It's not going to make them worse. It's just my opinion on how I like to edit. So let's jump straight in and see the edits that I have done. Okay, so this is the first edit, and this is obviously a beautiful Doberman. This image, I just feel like this image is, we're waiting for the sun to set and we've played ball, because look at the size of that tongue there. This would be a great tongue out Tuesday on Instagram. So if I show you a before and after, on the left, that's the image that I received. Again, a gorgeous image. And then on the right hand side, that's the edit that I did. And basically I just added a preset and then I worked through that preset. So I added a little bit of contrast, brought the shadows down. I brought the highlights down, pushed the shadows up, and then added a little bit of temperature just to make the image a little bit warmer. I then went in and added a radial filter. So there's without the radial filter and there's with the radial filter. It's just helping just to draw into the face a little bit more. So that's my before and after on that one. Again, the left image is a gorgeous image. On the right hand side, that's just if that was my image, that's how I would edit it. So image number 2 again is a gorgeous image. So on the left hand side is the image that I received, on the right hand side is my edit. So again, I added a preset and then I went through and then tweaked the preset. You can see just here on the left hand side where the zoom button is, I removed that part of the stick. Just found that was a little bit distracting. And then again, this little purple thing over on the top left, I found that also distracting. I don't know if they're flowers or something, but I removed those. And then just here I removed the stick also, just found that a little bit distracting. And then I went in and then just made the eyes pop just a little bit. And if we close that down, I then added a radial filter. So that's without the radial filter, that's with, before and with the radial filter. So I added just a highlight just to help the face stand out a little bit, and then I darkened the edges again just to help stand out just a little bit. And I added a little bit of temperature just to warm the image up just a little bit. So again, on the left, beautiful image. Not saying that that's a bad image at all. I'm not saying mine is any better, but if that was my image, that's how I would edit it. Image number 3 is, this is how I received this image. And first of all, I had to put this one through Photoshop because I couldn't remove the lead in Lightroom. Lightroom's not the best for removing things, so I had to put that through Photoshop. So what I did in Photoshop, I'll show you in a second, is I removed this lead here. I removed the hand. I then also removed the stick, and then I removed the stick above the head. So this is the image that I received, and then this is after I had removed the things and then added an edit to it. So the hand is gone, the lead is gone, the stick above the head is gone, and these sticks here have also gone. So that's basically how it came in. Actually, what I did do is I removed the sticks on the left image here. I removed those in Lightroom because I thought they looked okay in Photoshop, but they didn't. So I then removed them in Lightroom. What I also did do is I did a crop because I didn't like this stick on the left hand side, and also I just put the eyes on that top third just there, and I added a preset, and then again I went in and tweaked that preset. I then also added radial filters, so obviously you'll see that that's a thing that I like to do. So that's before, that's after the radial filter, that's before, and that is after. Did actually add effects, so let's just take a vignette. So I added a vignette. So again, a super gorgeous image to begin with. Not saying the image was bad at all to begin with, and I'm not saying mine is any better, but if that was my image, that's how I would edit it. Again, another gorgeous image. This one, I feel that it's like hurry up, throw the ball, or hurry up and throw the stick. Lots of fun's obviously been had here, swimming in the water, and on the left hand side is the image that I received, on the right hand side is the image that I edited. I didn't add a preset to this one because this image just wouldn't really accept a preset, it just weren't working. What I did do is I added a crop and I put the eyes on the top third line, you can see there, and I just wanted to crop in just to make the image about the expression on the face, basically saying hurry up and throw the ball. What I did do to this image is I added a little bit of exposure, a little bit of contrast. I dropped the highlights down, pushed the shadows up a little bit, brought the blacks down a little bit, added a little bit of vibrance, and I did add a radial filter. So that's before and that's after, again just to help that face stand out a little bit. Again on the left hand side, actually I did remove that little bit of white, and then I removed a little bit of the leaf, and then again I just went in and then removed that little bit on the eye just there. Again, beautiful image on the left, and again, not saying mine is any better, but that, if it was my image, that is how I would edit it. So the final image, this is the one I received, and this is the one I got. I had to actually put this one into Photoshop because how close the frame is to the face here. So that's what I received, and then this is the one I got through Photoshop. So basically, it's not the best. I'm not saying I've done an amazing edit to it, but basically I took some of the parts of the image that I did have. Again, if we go back, that's the image I received. I copied these little parts of the image, and then at the top, and I just extended the image out, which just gave a little bit more of a better composition than when the frame was right up against the face. So after I'd added that, this is basically only had the extension added, it hasn't had anything done to it, and then all I did is went in and added a little bit of contrast, up the highlights, down to the shadows, a little bit of the blacks, and that is all I did with that one. Again, a beautiful image when it came in, and then I've just made it pop just a little bit. Again, not saying that that is any better, just in my opinion, that's what I would do to the image if it was mine. So I hope you enjoyed seeing your images being edited. I had so much fun doing it. Again, if you'd like your image to be edited, send an email to the email address just there, preferably raw, JPEG if you can't send a raw. I had so much fun with this one. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Again, also hit that subscribe button, it gives me lots of support. And if you want to see me edit through one of my own images, be sure to click that one just there. And guys, I will see you soon.